What's up, everyone? I think we are live right now. What's up? What's up? It's been a long time since I did a cybersecurity live. I was on vacation with my girlfriend, so took a little break from everything. And get good sleep, I guess. Still in the process to get more sleep. I think it's like everyone issue. You always want to do like more things and never want to go to sleep, but maybe that's just me. So yeah, so we are back with good vibes and everything, ready to hack some machine. I will be a little rusty, I think, because it's been like probably 2 or 3 weeks. It's been a little time, so be gentle with me as usual, because I'm still learning, and I will probably be like rusty a bit. Oh, critical. Okay. Is it broken? Is it broken? Oh no. Don't tell me my machine is broken. Oh no. But yep. So we will do some hacking today and see what we can do about this machine. Cause right now it doesn't seem that it wants to boot. Critical error has occurred while running the virtual machine and the machine execution has been stopped. Alright. I know I did some modification last time, I think. I think it was on this. It just seems broken. But why though? Can we see the log on that? So it just seems to be broken right now. Let's check if we can see the log on that. That's bad though. I wanted to stream and do some CTF. Machine decided it doesn't want to work today. Error access denied. Restoring guest size. Invalid machine state detected. UI. Why? Snapshot. Secure boot disabled. I don't understand what is the problem here. Just seems to be completely explode. I guess we need to start a new VM. I don't have any backup for that. That sucks a bit though. It's just dead. Okay. So let's search for a new VM. Virtual machine, virtual bucks.
What you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
So let's wait until it's completed. I'm kind of sad because I had like wordless, like not that much, but I did like my whole setup in that machine and everything. Sucks a bit. I don't understand. I didn't change anything about that. Because of that. Okay, I don't know then.
What you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Is it done downloading? It is. It's taking a bit of time. It's okay. We got the time. There's another one. So we will just wait until the virtual box machine is completed, because I need to restart basically everything I did. My machine just crashed and nothing is working, so I'm even able to power this on. So we'll just reconfigure it. It's okay. My machine was always like laggy and everything. Like pretty much every stream the machine was just like freezing aside, and I was not able to click anywhere on the screen, so I had to basically just reboot the entire machine every time. It was pretty painful. So this is the current rank, so I'm in the top 10% on TrackMe. This is really cool. I did some windows, I think, because I wanted to finish the complete beginner, so I did a bit more in this section. As you can see, I did like the Active Directory basis, Windows fundamentals, so I did a bit of that. So there's still all this to do to finish it and get the certificate, which I'm pretty hyped for. I know it's like a little achievement for people on this stream or just in the industry overall in cybersecurity, but for me it means like I did all this and learned all those things, and I can definitely feel like the difference from the beginning when I started and now. Like just by seeing the old stream and everything, I just got like so much more knowledge. Like I'm not saying I'm a professional, not at all, but I'm really more comfortable explaining things and just understanding the overall basis of like things I'm doing or looking for. And when I'm not comfortable with something, I'm just like able to actually search by myself and find my answer to my question most of the time, or just like learn on the fly how to use the tools. And like I was not able at all to do that before, so this is like a big achievement for me that I'm pretty proud of. So we'll just keep grinding and get those certs. So I'll just put that here. No application found. This is the first one. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Oh, do I need to extract it? Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Check here. It's probably because it's not extracted, so it doesn't want like to go in this file. It need to be extracted first. So I also did on vacation. I remade my background because I lost it. I don't know why. It just like went somewhere and just lost it. So I just remade my background, which is pretty cool in my opinions, and I really love it. I did it like by myself with like a tool called Pixel-R, I think, something like that. So it's like a Photoshop be like. It's really cool. I also upgraded my nodes, so it's like more segmented. It will be much easier for me, like so more easier for me to just like find myself and classify things in there. Because like before it was like all different section with names that was not like classified in section and everything, so it was pretty hard for me to just like search for a node by myself, and so this way will be much easier to just like search into that, and I don't know, it just looks more professional also, so it's just better looking. I don't know if we can like actually start the Windows box in there. Just to finish it at the same time. The same namespace. Here's the question: what is a group of Windows domains that share the same namespace called? One-way trust relationship. Pretty sure it's called a forest, because the forest is like shared between all the domain controller. It's not? So it's a tree. It's been a long time, so I will just read it back. So it says, imagine for example that suddenly your company expands to a new country. The new country has different laws and regulations that require you to update your GPOs to comply. In addition to you have IT people in both countries, and each IT teams need to manage the resources that correspond to each country without interfering with the other team. Well, you could create a complex OU structure. So OU structure is organizational units. It's like containers for user, group, and computer, as you can see here. So it's like a fundamentals to know how OU works in AD. I'm actually working as an administrator for a company, so I'm using a lot of like OU and GPO in general, just managing computers, users, and yeah, activity account, I guess. What should be configured between two domains for a user in a domain A to access our resources in a domain B? So it's probably the two-way trust relationship. This way it can like do a trust on the side, on a trust on the other side. So this way the person can access the domain AAA and the domain BBB. So it's basically like so this is like the tree. So the forest here. So in different namespace, suppose your company continues growing for another company called. When both company merge, we'll probably have different domain tree for each company, each managed by its own. Music is a bit loud. Alright. The union of several trees with different namespace into the same network is known as a forest. So the forest, let me just look this up. So forest in AD, explanation. Because I did not like configure the whole AD on my job. I did like part of it. Is the top most logical container? Let's just see an image. Okay, so you can have two domain. That would be like a trust relationship between the two of them. and the forest will englobe like all the domain, as you can see. So the forest is like on top of all domain, as I can see. Oops. This is interesting. Oopsies. And what is the domain? Okay, so the highest level of activity in user, or simply refer to all domain within a single AD installation represent. Okay, so yeah, the forest is, so it's like a forest of domain, right? What should be configured between two domains for user in a domain A to access our resources in the domain B? This seems like a long answer. Probably like a trust relationship. Because the trust relationship makes sure that the two domain are like can connect together, and it's not like somebody else just like impersonating a domain and wants to just connect with a random domain. So the trust relationship is making sure the domain AAA trusts the domain BBB. So after that, like users and computer are authorized to access the resources in both the trust direction and the access direction. So there's always like, so for example, in this like example, that will be like probably a trust direction in both sides. So this way, if we have a direction in both sides, like here, two-way trust, it will let people access in this direction and in the other direction as well. Because right now the one-way trust relationship is just like we trust this domain and this domain can access that, but it doesn't mean that we can access them. If we want us to be able to access them and them to access us, there will be a two-way trust relationship needed. And this way we will have all this combined with the two domain. All right. So Windows finished. Did the machine extraction completed? Was it supposed? What? I thought. Oh yeah, it's here. Okay, my bad. So if I try now to actually just like put this here, can I? Or just. Alright, if I put this there, try to start it, should be working normally. Critical or error occurred while running the virtual machine and the machine execute. Okay, so it's not the actual. Is it me? Or maybe it was the wrong one? No, both of them are doing that. So it's my virtual box that is broken? No way. Wow, okay. Oops. Oh my god. And upgrade. My password. Comment not found. Updates. Oh, it's APT update. I think. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if it can check for like update in there, because I don't know if it will check. I think it's only checking for upgrade command not found. Let's do an APT upgrade too. Does it run with sudo? Yeah. It was. And I do like another sudo here. I don't think I need to do both. Or maybe. Seems to be working now. I don't think though it will update my virtual my VirtualBox. VirtualBox Linux. So I'm running on Ubuntu. What is my version of Ubuntu again? I'm running the 22.04. 22.04. Let's try to just reinstall on the top of my install application. Will it work? Let's see. Unable to install, couldn't get luck. Is helped by process apt. Oh, it's because I'm already installing something, so it doesn't want to do both at the same times. Yo, my internet is slow right now. Oh, probably because I'm streaming and everything at the same time. I don't know. Let's give it a couple minutes. My bad for the wait time, guys. I'll just continue what I was doing, I guess. That would be a better idea to actually. I know MSF console pretty well, I think. Do I really need this machine? It says MSF console module tools. You can deploy AttackBox. So I got a paid subscription so I can have AttackBox, but I prefer to have my own machine running the box. So it's installing right now. Metasploit console, you can launch it from AttackBox MSF console, so I knew that already. Exploit is a piece, so I know that. Also, auxiliary, any supporting modules such as scanners, crawler, and fuzzer can be found here. Auxiliary, alright, I know that. Encoders, evasions, exploit, and OPS, I don't know that. Do nothings, no operation, do nothing, literally. They are represented in the following which the CPU will do nothing for one cycle. They are often used as a buffer to achieve consistent payload size. Okay. Post. The name of the code taking advantage of flaw on the target system, so that will probably be an exploit. What is the name of the code that runs on the target system to achieve the attacker goals? Payloads, I guess? Payloads, yeah. What are self-contained payloads called? Self-contained payloads? It's an exploit? Self-contained payloads? I don't know. I don't even know what they mean by that. Among single or stage payload? That is stage, I think. Stage. No? Single? Oh, self-contained payload singles. Add user or launch notepad. Do not need download or any additional component. Okay. Adapter wrap single payload to convert them into different formats. Bro, I love the facial hair. Loving it. Got to head out, but I will leave you open, Omi. Thank you. Thank you, Droid. Appreciate that. Feel free to join again, like later if I'm still on, and I can hop on Discord if you want to. Thank you for the compliment, actually. So self-contained payload was single. Yep, same thing. All right. So is the okay, so the update seems to be done. That's cool. So I'll close that and actually go on. So that is done. Where is the installation window? Here. Let's see if we can install now. Problem detected. What? Is it because it's open now? It's not like able to actually open. My VirtualBox is just gone. Why? Why is it not working? Doesn't want to install VirtualBox anymore. What's up, Trusty Ape? Oh, seems like it's installing now. You can see the icon here. So you said shell reverse TCP is single. Shell reverse TCP is stage. Slash separating shell and reverse TCP indicate that there are stage. Alright. Thank you for the advice. I didn't know that. Alright. So is this working now? I don't even know which one is mine now. Probably this one. Yeah, probably this one. Is it working? It's working? Don't tell me I don't have to like actually reconfigure everything. That would be awesome. Seems like it's working, guys. Is it like a new machine? I don't know if this one is like the new machine or not. It's not. Nice. Yeah, we got my file and everything here. Alright. So I'll just I guess remove only. Can I call it like different name? Oh, I cannot because it's running right now. All right, cool. So we saved the machine. So actually the problem was not like my virtual machine, it was actually the VirtualBox software that was having issue, and now I got like the latest version, I think. So should be good now. So let's close the let's close this and run it directly in the VM. Alright, go and track me. Oh, my account is not logged in anymore. Let me just connect my account. Oh, it's asking for CapChat. Alright. Verify. Alright. Yeah, I'm logged in now. Perfect. So let's continue at the same place we were. Recent room. Yeah, exploit introductions. Do I need to actually start my VPN? Probably. CD. Oopsie. Desktop ls. Sudo. There we go. Alright, so we got that. Alright. So we are back into this. Do I need to start something here? Starting your machine. Exploit R1. Alright, so I'll just I did start it. We'll just wait and see what happened with it. Alright. So we were at the end here. Okay, so I was done with that. So just want to make sure I understand everything here. So self-contained payload is that do not need to download an additional component to run. Stage here, downloaded by the stager. This will allow you to use larger sized payloads, like you said, Trusty Ape. And stager, responsible for setting up a connection channel between Metasploit and the target system, useful when working with stage payload. Will first upload the stager on the target system, then download the rest of the payload stage. This provides some advantage as the initial size of the payload will be okay. Metasploit has a way to help identify single called inline payload and stage payloads. So generic, both are reverse shells. The former inline or single payload are indicated between shell and reverse, while the other is stage payload is indicated by. Okay, yeah, I see. It's clearer now. So this will be your main interface, so I know all of that because I already used it before. This is good. Use, I know that too. This should be okay, I know that too. How would you search for a module related to Apache? Search Apache. Who provided the auxiliary scanner SSH login? Let's search for that. What's that console? Let's just let it boot. It's really nice to be back on grinding. I was missing that. Scanner SSH login, normal description, disclosure date. What they want to know here. Who provided? Do we see who provided? Like for example, if I use 0, can I show like options and or just info about the module? Reference. Source. Is it this? It's 4 letters. It's NIST, I guess. What is it? NVD NIST. This is exactly what I wrote. NIST. It's not NIST? What is it? I don't understand. Source NIST. How is it not NIST? And it have 4 letters. Am I being dumb or what? Or like NVD? What? Do I have like the right module too? Pretty sure it's this one. SSH login module. What's up, man? How are you? It's been a long time. Kind of funny you're mentioning your Becky. So I'm just like looking here for the name of like the releaser for this module. So the module is auxiliary scanner SSH login module on MSF console. And once I'm on MSF console into the module, I'm just like doing info, and I'm not able to find who released it. Like the only things I found is like NIST, because it's like 4-letter answer here. As you can see, there's like 4-letter, or maybe there's like numbers, I don't know. And it's not giving me the right answer. So as you can see here, it's NIST, but it's not working with NIST. The sources says MIT, I don't know. It's not working either. So I just don't know what would be the answer. Because it's not NIST. And it should be. Or it's an NVD. But I only have 3 letters. National Vulnerability Database. Like I'm about to go check what is the answer, because this is dumb. Like this is clearly the releaser. How is it not working? And it just says use the info command. Oops. You will see it in the top. You see it? Because I don't. Like, I have in MSF console. Like, for example, if I clear all that, like I did the search for, oops, scanner. Like all that. It was this one. I did use 0 and did info. Kill me, please. I don't deserve to be here. Thank you. Thank you, Ape. Appreciate that. I'm just being dumb. I just want to go too fast. And I'm just like skipping steps, I guess. Is the stream laggy or anything? Or is it okay? Because I can see on my live, like if I check on my return, it seems like it's frozen a bit sometimes. Is it frozen for you, like my camera or anything like that? Or is everything seems to be fine? Because if it's lagging, I can actually... Okay, so it's not laggy at all. Perfect. Thank you. So working with modules, so we already know how to set value with like show option and set. So this is a regular MSF console prompt. You can use Metasploit comment here. 5 different prompt. Okay. MSF console prompt is the MSF console prompt. As you can see, no context is set here. So context specific comment to set parameter in run module cannot be used here. A context prompt set. Okay, so yeah, a shell on the target system. Once you may have access to the command shell on the target, this is a regular command line, and all commands type here run on the target system. So interpreter. Alright, we know that. This is Windows. Show option command will list all available parameters. So some of these parameters require a value for the exploit to work. Some required parameters value will be pre-populated. Make sure you check if these should remain. Using set command. Alright, thanks for the feedback, guys. So stream seems to be fine for you. In this example, we'll set the ROs, so that's good. Once you have set parameters, so we know all that pretty much. Payload, session is interesting though. Each connection established to the target system will have a session ID. We'll use this post exploitation module that will connect to the card system using an existing. Okay, yeah, I know that too. Set G command to set value that will be used for all module. Oh, I don't know that. To set value using a module, but set G command allow use the value so it can be used by default across different module. You can clear any value set with SG using unset. That's nice. That's really cool. Didn't know that. But I mean, like, your IP will probably change, and so I guess it's good, but not that good at the same time. It's good for certain purpose. So exploit is dot dash z command will run the exploit and background the session as soon as it opens. Control Z can be used to background session. Can use background to the session. Okay. Can be used to when you can see existing session. Okay. Interact with session, so session with desired number. Alright, so this is cool. How will you set port L port value? So set L port value to 6666. How would you set the global value for ROs? The global value. Do they mean? Oh yeah. So they mean set ROs this value. Yeah. So what command would you use to clear our set payload? So it was, I don't remember by heart. Unset G, okay. So unset G and payloads. What command do you use to proceed with the exploitation phase? Just exploit. Yeah. Summary. We did it. Alright. Let's rush through all that. Is it like the last one, the last Metasploit module? Okay, so there's 2 after that. Alright. Let's clear all that, except unclear. Download task file. We'll look at generating payload with MSF Venom. So I don't know much about MSF Venom and how to start a Metapredator session on most target platform. How to scan target system using Metasploit, how to use the Metasploit database feature, how to use Metasploit to conduct a vulnerability scan, how to use Metasploit to exploit vulnerable service on target system, and how MSF Venom can be used to create payload and obtain a Metapredator session on the target system. Please note that all questions. Sorry, attack box. Use the MSF console command. Start the attacks box. Okay. Oh, so okay. This is the word list. Metasploit has a number of modules to scan open port. Let's start a machine because I'm pretty sure we will need it. Pretty sure I can do that. SMB scan, I know that. EDP. It's basically like searching for services here. How many ports are open on the target system? Do I really need to use? I will actually use like MSF console just for the purpose of like learning here. Otherwise I will be using Nmap. That is, in my opinion, is much quicker. So I'll just scanner. Oh, it's not ready. Search scanner. So what we want here is a service scanner. So I'll just do a service, or just like port scanner. Port scanner is good. We need to be more precise. Port scanner. Can we have like a overall port scanner here? Like TCP? This seems good. TCP port scanner. Show options. Port. Remote host. Let's set the remote host to the good port. Remote host. Alright, so let's paste that, set it, and thread timeout, jitter, delay, concurrency. We'll just exploit. Alright, so how many ports are open on the target system? Let's see what we get here. I don't know if it's taking a long time with that or not. Seems like there is 4 for now. More? We'll let it finish. It's not even scanning like the full port here. Let's just do Nmap scan because we love Nmap. What's up, Shins? How are you, man? What are you talking about? What's up, Gecko? How are you? So let's see if we have anything else. Oh, my machine seems to be slow. Oh, it's not slow. No, don't tell me it's frozen again. It seems like the left side again is like I cannot do anything. It seems to happen when I drag things in. Like for example right now, if I click here, it's not doing anything. I cannot even click on anything right now. Like, look at this. If I go on the right, I'm clicking right now. About here, it's fine. It seems like it's working here. But before that, all the left side is not working right now. No problem, Gecko. Have a good night, man. Sleep well. And come back stronger. I don't know why this happened pretty much like every stream I'm doing. Like I cannot click at all on the left side. And I'm just like not able to do anything about that. If I do mouse integration, still nothing. I'm just not able to do anything now. This is so weird. This is getting me angry. It seems like it's just like not handling when I'm dragging windows in my VM. And it's only my VM, it's not like my whole machine here. If I do a rescale, not working. Do you guys had this issue before? Like, it's pissing me off a lot. Resize it. Like, even if it's resized right now, I cannot click anything. And I think if I just pause it, like save the machine state and power it back on, it will be like at the same place. This is bad. I'm not able to fix that issue. So
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable. You're responsible.
you can try increasing video RAM in your VM maybe. I think it's already pretty high. Do I need to pause it? Let's just try it. If I can change anything here. Like, this is happening pretty much every time I'm dragging window around on my VM. Well, I cannot change anything because it's not like completely powered off. I guess I'll just power off the machine and try again and try to change the settings. Power off, settings, the display. So this is the maximum I can do. Let me just check something. I don't know if I should change something about that. Are you really hacking? What do you think? We are doing ethical hacking. We are not doing actual hacking on like company server and everything like that, but you can call that like real hacking because it's like real techniques. I cannot unfortunate, like I will not like actually do hacking for like bad purposes and everything like that. But yeah, there's actually like exercise that is pretty close to reality and everything like that. And if you're willing to learn, you can just like join me on the stream and just learn with me the basic of hacking and everything like that. I started like a couple months ago, and I'm just enjoying my time and learning. So yeah, you can call that real hacking in my opinions. If you want to see like actually like Hollywood things where it's just like people doing fake hacking things, I'm not doing all that. So Abe said try increasing video RAM. Yeah, that's max. That's fine. You may need to Google some solution. I'm not familiar with V-Bucks at all. Yeah, I did some research, but doesn't seem like there's any known. Install VirtualBox. I did reinstall it like not so long ago, like today. So I don't know, maybe it's the graphic controller here that is causing invalid settings. If I try that, I don't know if it will break anything. Do you know about Wi-Fi hacking? Like, how can I get Handshake Ash? I didn't do like that much Wi-Fi hacking. I did a bit like of experiment with like my own Wi-Fi, which I was able to actually crack the password, and I was pretty impressed about that. But it all depends on what's your goal at the end, because yeah, you can get like the handshake and everything, but after that, will you use like Ashcat to actually crack it? Will you use I don't know, John the Ripper? There's like multiple tools and techniques you can use after that to like crack it, to actually capture an handshake. I think I was using Aircrack NG if I remember correctly for these tools. If I remember correctly, I was using these tools. Let me just check what is like the wireless attacked, Wi-Fi. I know Wi-Fi is a pretty good one too. There's Reaver. If I remember correctly, Reaver was also a good one, but it all depends also on the protocol the Wi-Fi will be using. So for example, if you're trying to crack like and capture WEP or WA wait, what is it again? Like the encryption, let me just check what is the different encryption. So WEP, WPA, or WPA2. So there's a big difference between like all those. So you really need to understand what is like the difference between the different encryption. If I remember right, the WPS is like one of the most critical that you can actually get the password pretty like straightforward. You only need like Reaver or I think Pixie, like Pixie WPS, as you can see here. The WPS is actually like an old technology that is not used commonly today, but there's still like people using it on their router. Like for example, my router was like a home router, normal home router, and I had no idea what I was doing before. So we bought it, and it was like default settings and everything. And I just bought wireless adapter to plug in my computer, and with that I was able to use Aircrack NG and Pixie WPS to actually crack my password. I think it took like about 15 minutes or something like that, and it was like a pretty strong password in my opinion. Like not the biggest one, but it was like I think 14 character long, and numbers, symbols, letters, capital letters and everything. But like the WPS is like an old technology, you can go search about it, and it's just dangerous. And most of like default router configuration will activate it by default. And mine was actually activated by default. So it made my router super vulnerable, and I was able to actually capture the handshake and crack it like in no time. But after that, there's like way more other techniques you can go search for. I don't know, like I'm not a professional at all with like Wi-Fi hacking, but I did my tests. I guess I'll probably do more later. I know you can do like Twin Evil and a lot of attack with Wi-Fi, or just like DNS poisoning, or like things like that. So yeah, I will recommend you to go search online on YouTube. There's a lot of good like tutorials about like capturing handshake. Once you got the handshake captured, like there's a lot of tools to capture the handshake, and you should not. I don't think you will have like a hard time capturing the handshake. Once you have it, it's like pretty much you don't need to be close to the Wi-Fi anymore. Just choose the tools that you want, find a word list, and you try to crack it, and hope the password is in the word list. Or you can actually try to, I think you can actually brute force it with Hashcat without a password list, but it's taking like a really long time if you don't have like a good GPU, and I'm not really familiar with that. So that's pretty much all the knowledge I could help you out with that. Maybe there's like people in the chat that can help you out with that, but I'm not a professional with like Wi-Fi hacking at all. But that's pretty much my experience with Wi-Fi hacking. Just get a good antenna adapter that you can plug into your computer, so you will get like the most signal out of it, and it will be easier to capture like Wi-Fi password. But like, don't do it on your like neighbor or anything like that. Just do your own test on your own Wi-Fi first, and yeah. I'll not encourage you to do anything illegal, but there's plenty of way. Just be curious, and don't blame yourself to like learn slow or anything like that. Like every people have their own times to learn things, and it's important to enjoy the process of learning and just not like rushing everything. So enjoy and take your time to do it. That's pretty much all I can do. As I can like, that's pretty much what I can say for you. Everything allowed in educational purpose. Yeah, I guess. Like keep it educational and not like illegal. But I'm pretty sure you can achieve what you want pretty easily if you're a bit curious and just take the time to learn. Like computers are actually complex. You need to take time to understand everything, and technology is evolving at a really impressive speed. So you need to catch up and just try to learn. It's possible on the Windows. Probably there's probably tools. I don't know much about like Windows hacking, to be honest. I'm just hacking on Linux because it's like way easier. Linux has Kali has like all the tools I need, and I'm getting used to it because I just like how Linux work and how light it is. But probably there's tools that you can find online that is working on Windows, but I will probably suggest you to learn Linux because it's way more, there's way more tools in my opinions and accessible things to learn about Linux hacking because it's way more known. But there's probably like Windows tools. Like I said, just be curious and search by yourself. I'm pretty sure you can find all you want. There's like actually good documentation online and YouTuber that explain it really well. That's pretty much how I learned all my things. I don't have like any teacher or class of like security. I'm just like learning by myself and searching, being curious. So let's back at what we were doing.
Meticulous and limitless while others out there spitting shit got hits up on the charts and shit. I see why other artists quit cause people don't reward good shit. They love to hate but hate to live. Society is swing and miss. And honestly I get it. Promise me you won't regret it. Wasting energy for
I'm programmer, not hacker, just one neighbor password. I'm gonna really help you with that. Why is it taking so long? Undergoing conic scan. Why is it taking so long? Let me just do just like basic scan with VV. I'm programmer, not accurate, just want my neighbor password. Yeah, I know, I'm scanning like all the port and everything. So there's like 6 port open here. I'm just like no, there's 5. I'm just used to actually scan all the port to be sure I don't miss anything. But it's not really fast. Oh, 5. Using the relevant scanner, what NetBIOS name can you see? NetBIOS. Okay, I will use NSF console. MSF console, my bad. I tried, but you know it showed that I'm Wi-Fi. Don't support Wi-Fi scanning or something. You need to have an adapter, if I remember correctly, that supports the monitor parameters or something like that. Like your adapter need to be set in the monitor mode. Otherwise, if it cannot go in this mode, I don't think it can like interact with packets or anything like that or capture anything. If I remember correctly, from what I remember, what I saw online. So you need to have an antenna adapter that can go into a monitor mode. Once it will be in monitor mode, you'll be able to use like tools and just like specify you want to use like this adapter to scan and get the usually I do simple scan first. Up 1000 is 9 out of 10 times what you need. Yeah, when you're checking result you can run P in the background. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing normally. I don't know why I just went like for the whole port. I thought it would be fast, but like I said, I'm a bit rusty, I think. I'll do NetBIOS. Scanner NetBIOS NB name service. I'll do the first one. So use 2. Show options. Oops. Right now, I'm actually doing the path. It's like a beginner path because I want to get the certificate from TryAcme. This is TryAcme platform where you can actually like do module and virtual machine. You can actually like act virtual machine with like context. And here we are actually like completing the Metasploit exploitation module. So it's basically showing me how Metasploit is working and it's asking for answers. So as you can see here, it's asking me to use the relevant scanner and what net bias name can you see with that scanner. So I'm actually hacking this IP address, this remote server, and I'm trying to get info out of it with the Metasploit. Set remote host. So remote host will be that. Remote port. What was the different port here? I'll just leave it default to see.
All day and all night, we'd stay up, it felt so right. We were so young, we were so dumb.
Rename information discovery.
And hook up, we were okay.
Net bias. Oh no, it's not a good port. Set our port 109, I think it was. Yeah. And then exploit. Let's see. Execution completed scanning. But it's not giving me anything. Was it a good module that I use? Net bias MB name module. What? It's the good option. And it's the good IP address too. Yeah. Why is it not working? It says completed scan. Like they're trying to make me use like UDP. It's not a UDP, it's a TCP one. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's TCP. Did I choose the wrong one? No, it's the good one. It's NB name. Why is it not giving me any information? What is the time there? Here right now, it's for 4 p.m. It says execution completed, but I don't have any names. It doesn't give me anything. Let me just like do it with Nmap. What is running on port 8000? I think we found it earlier. Website? HTTP. Is it alt?
Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now. I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone. That's the only way I know. Feeling low.
HTTP version module. Let's just check it out with Nmap also, because Nmap is live.
I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold.
I'm from future because it's already night. I'm from Canada. Where are you from? We can see it like that. One point two one WebFS. What does it want? 1.2. Oh, it wants a dash in the middle. Like that. Alright. India, what do you think about my country? I don't know much about India actually. I don't know much. So I could not say anything. Like I'm not that much into like geography and things like that, so I don't know much about like your culture or just like overall things in India. You could actually tell me things from there and make me learn from your country. I don't have like good basic knowledge like most people have. I mean like culture. What is the penny user SME password? Use the wordless mention in the previous task. Penny's user. Alright, we'll use MSF console for that. So I'll just do like a search. SMB. What was the question again? SMB password. SMB password. Let's do a quick search. Server capture SMB authentication, capture SMB. Exploit. Is it saying to use like a specific thing? SMB login module. SMB login? I don't see that anywhere here. Oh, there's so much. So the 20. Contain a domain name. Preserve domains. True. Required? No. What is needed? Boot for speed. Anonymous login. We don't want that. Remote port. As usual, I'll just input the info here. So we got that. Remote port. SMB service. Is it running on the 445? Yeah, it seems. Yeah. The username Penny. SMB users, the username to authenticate as, so I'll set it. SMB users. Was it with the capital letter? No. Thread. This is good. User file. Verbo is true. And if we try to explode that, brute force completed. 0 credential were successful. You can. Oh, I need to actually. Can I input like my. Create a new session. Try each user password couple store in the current database. All creds, all pass. Add all password in the current database to the list. File containing password 1 per line. Yeah, I need to add that. Pass. File. And I will need to provide where it is. Where is it exactly? It's in my download. Yeah. So just write downloads like that. Pass file should be like that, and then exploit. Let's see if we get something. What do you think about my country? You are so humble. Dude, do you know anything about how to message private account on Snapchat, like with APK or anything? No, I don't at all. What CTF are you doing? I'm not doing any CTF right now. I'm actually doing the Metasploit exploitation module. So, like path, I can show you. So this is what I'm doing right now, Metasploit exploitation. Because I'm trying to finish the whole beginner path to get the certificate. So I'm not doing any CTF. You can consider like this as a CTF, but it's not like an actual CTF. So I was actually trying to get the SMB password here. So the brute force was completed. It says success for this password here. Alright. Just try it. So it works. I'll just change the music actually, I think. What can I put? I guess it's okay. Yeah. An actual penetration testing engagement will likely have several target Metasploit as a database function to simplify project management and avoid possible confusion when setting up parameters value. You will first need to start PostgreSQL database with Metasploit will use with the following command. Then you will need to initialize the Metasploit database. I never used this before. But why? Will allow you to create a workspace to isolate different projects when first launched. You should be in the default workspace. You can list available workspace using the workspace command. Is this actually like useful? I don't see like the purpose of that for me like right now. The screenshot below shows that a new workspace named TrackMe was created. Bye. Have a good night. Or good sleep, I guess. Because it's already late for you. Feel free to come back when I will be live like another day or later. And thanks to be part of the stream. Alright. But how did he create a DB status? You can add with and delete. Okay. You can use command to list available options for the workspace command. DB and map. You may use the search function to list useful module to result will contain payload and post module. At this stage, these results are not very useful. Any potential exploit, whatever. In the case of VNC, there are several scanner modules that we can use. I did use info earlier to get some info. As you can see, the VNC login module can help us find login detail for the VNC who wrote the module that allow us to check SMTP server for open relay. Just do a quick search. No result. SMTP server. No, I mean search. for open relay. Can I do SMTP relay? Relay detections. I'll use 0 and then do info provided by, so we can see here the creator, submit. It seems like it's pretty much all the same thing. The target is missing the MS17 patch. I'll actually go to the bathroom and come back in a couple minutes. And we will actually try to exploit the vulnerabilities on the target VM. That will be cool. So I'm leaving some music on and I'll come back in a couple minutes.
What you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
This is the future.
Okay, so let's continue to
Evolution.
actually exploit the vulnerabilities on the target
This is the
machine.
future.
I'll just redo like my nmap scan because I didn't took any notes about it, and I want to be sure I will get every info as I need. So I'll just do like a simple scan, which will be like the first 1000 port here. This is better. Alright, so it seems like there's Pro FTPD. Let's search with Metasploit here for some. Can I actually? Why I'm not able to like pick it up outside of it? Okay. Let's just like do oops. Okay, so we want to find some exploit for those. So we will try to search first of all for FTPD. Search. So we got the version 1.3.5e. 1.3. 1.3.5. Command execution. Maybe this one can work. Can I redo the search? Yeah. 0.5. Alright. Show options. Remote ports. The remote port here was, oh, did I close something? I think I did. So the remote port was 21. Let's search for Pro FTPD like I did earlier. Pro FTPD was this one. So the 15. Remote port, remote host. And so the remote host was the same thing. Remote port. B21. accessible from. Port E. There's nothing on port E. Oops, 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 oops. Is it the WebFS with port 8000? Axis 9. Probably. Did we get the version of it? One point 21. And try to search for something about that. There's nothing. Or open SSH. I don't get what they want us. What is this? For Windows SMB server. So it's the SMB server that is vulnerable. I'm so bad at with like SMB and things like that. missing the IP address. Let's try with that one. have like all the good options set. 445. This is the good IP address. Yeah. SMB user. And try to set that. Was it like pin or something like that? I don't get why there is two. Did you check anonymous login? I did not, but it's not about FTP, because I did check for what was vulnerable, and here you can see that it's saying the target is missing the MS17010 patch, and if I check that on Google, it says that it's a security update for Windows SMB servers. No, yeah, but it's not Eternal Blue here, because I did try to use Eternal Blue and it doesn't seem to be working. So I'm just trying to use like Metasploit to exploit it. Like if I'm searching for SMBD, this is what I can find. The exploit here, SMB Eternal Blue. Oops. Auxiliary admin SMB check. VRI file, SMB scanner. And Samba read. So the only one that seems okay is like this one. But it just doesn't seem to work. What did I do? Why does my machine just stopped working? It is Eternal Blue, not always work. Sometimes you need to try a few times. Eternal Blue is a very aggressive exploit, doesn't work in one try. I don't know. My machine is broken again. Are you kidding me? I cannot click anywhere now. Like not even on the... Why is it doing that? I think I just like tried to drag something out by mistakes and it just like did that. Yeah, my VM seems to be stuck. Like, I can write stuff in it, but I cannot like click with my mouse anywhere. Like, it happens to me like all the time. Still, I cannot click anywhere now. Because right now, if I try to exploit, it just says it's not vulnerable. I can try to change it to the other port, which was 139. Set remote port 139. Exploit. Do you guys know how to actually erase a name? Because right now, if you check my... If you check like the SMB user, it says none. I don't remember how it can... Oh, it's default. Or unset. Unset SMB users. Control options now. Alright, and exploit. Target is not vulnerable. And change exploit target. I'll just reboot my machine first, and I'll try that after, because right now my machine is just like not responding. I can write stuff, but I cannot click anywhere. You think I should restart the lab machine too? There we go, so now it's stopped. Let's start it again. And connect back. This. Isn't it working? I was using Eternal Blue exploit, I think. Let me check again. Just let it boot. And SMBD, so it was this one, so I did use 0 and from there show options. So this will be my local host. 2, 3. And my port will be the same one. Remote port will be okay. Why is it doing that? Did you see? Like, I'm dragging a window. It says we cannot like take this window out of the VM. And after that I just like click OK. And it just like broke everything. I don't know where I can disable that. But it's still broken. Let's do the same thing. This will be the good one. Yeah, I'm restarting. Thanks for the advice. If I can get rid of that bug, that will be cool. Because I'm pretty tired to like restart my thing every time. Alright. If you want to share stuff from your host to VM, make a share folders. Setting general, advanced, and change drag and drops. Yeah, I did. Here. Disabled. So we should be good now. Search SMBD. Use 0. Go options. Set remote host to this address. Set localhost to my address. And that's pretty much it, I think. Let's just see if I show option now. So localhost, which would be the the one we will attack, and no, this is mine for the local, and the remote one that we will attack with the remote port. Let's try to exploit. Oh, it seems to be working now. Try verify target. Let's just see. I think it's working now, because it says the target is vulnerable. I don't know why. Maybe it was a mistype from my IP address or something like that, or maybe it was the actual THM machine. Is it dead? It seems like every session just died. Oops. I just broke the machine. Like I did restart the VM like 2 minutes ago. Seems broken. Let's try to stop it and turn it back on. Hello. It says terminated. Doesn't seem to be. It's still running. Why does it say it's terminated? Alright. Starting the machine. Let's try to restart. Exploit again. We recommend THM to everyone because everything is broken every time you use a Windows machine. Or actually, yeah, it's nice. It's nice to learn. It just sucks when it gets stuck and it just doesn't work at all. Uh, will take some time, yeah. It says failed. Connection to target for exploitation. Sending final. Sending stage. Ooh. Are we in? Oh, it's a Windows. You are. Right? Yeah. DIR. Where are we? So where is it supposed to be now? I'm using like the search attribute to find the flag on the machine. Doesn't seem to be working. Did I crash it? It is working in the background, yeah. This seems to be taking a long time. And you cannot see like any progression bar or anything like that. You know Microsoft. So in documents, that's a cool feature though, to be able to search all that directly in the interpreter. Just this and cat. Oopsie. Oh, did it work? Yeah. Flag.txt. Alright. After all this, we got it. What is the NTLM hash of the password? If I remember correctly, use hashnum. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. So normally I can just like pick up this and what is the NTLM hash of the password? Oh, so they just want the hash. They don't want the whole password. Yeah, Windows is case insensitive. I wish like Linux would be like that, because it's not. And at the beginning, I was like used to PowerShell and CMD on Windows, and because of that I was having a hard time on Linux, because I thought like my command was not working. But it's not because my command was not working, it's because Linux doesn't want you to input like different command with like capital letter, or you need to be like really specific on what you want. Generate payloads. So it says MSF Venom will allow you to access all payloads sorry, available in the Metasploit framework. MSF Venom allow you to create payloads in many different formats: PHP, EXE, DLL, L, and for many different target systems: Apple, Windows, Android, Linux. You can either generate standalone payloads, get usable raw format, Python. The MSF Venom list format can be used to list supported output formats. To bypass antivirus, install on the target system. As the name suggests, they encode the payload. While it can be effective against some antivirus software, using modern obfuscation technique and learning method to inject shell code is a better solution to the problem. Included in base 64 and the format output was raw. You need to be able to accept incoming connection generated by the MSF Venom payload when using an exploit module. This part is automatically handled by the exploit module. You will remember how the payload option title appear when setting a reverse shell. Generate the PHP shell using MSF Venom. Start Metasploit handler. Execute a PHP shell. And they shoot it directly in reverse shell.php to inject it. So after that, they can make it run and get a reverse shell out of that or something like that. There's a lot of stuff in there. Under the VM attached to this task, the username is Murphy and the password is this. You can connect via SSH or launch this machine in the browser. Once in the terminal, type sudo su to get a root shell. This will make things easier. Okay. And the password was in. Alright, so we did that. Could interpret your payload in the ELF format on the attack box of your choice, or your attacking machine of your choice. Nail list. Alright, local port, we'll do classic 1, 2, 3, 4, health, and path to the output will be straight up into my downloads, I guess. Oh, this is something. Payload. Health. Let's list the payloads. Because I want to see which payload I need to input, because it doesn't seem to accept what I was asking for. Okay, so there's a bunch. So we want the interpreter. Reverse TCP. So this one. If I trade this one. Is it because I don't need the quote, like the little, like this? Why is it not working? I'm just trying to create a payload. It says path to interpreter payload. If I just try to like that directly here. Permission denied. Slow. Saved. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so we got it. There is no download directory on your system. Means the root directory and download is in home directory. Yeah, I was a bit confused. I don't know like by heart the full path, so I had to explore a bit myself. Alright, so the payload is created, transfer it to the target machine. You can start a web Python server. 9000, come in and use wget. Well, let's start this. I'll do wget. I'll just write it myself. Like that. The IP address, which is here. Port 9000, and the name of the file, which was payload. Oh. Connection refused. Why? Connection refused. No, I'm dumb. This is not a good thing to do. I need my IP. There we go. And now we got the payload. Alright. Download it. Get our interpreter session. So I'll just create like that. Listening on 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will need to run the payload on the remote machine. Like this. How do I run this? Can I run this with like Python or something like that? How do you run a God? So you You just need to input the name and it should be running. As I can read. Navigate to it, to the directory, and then the file. Run with full path. Ensure you changed mod. How am I supposed to run this? Abe, do you know why it's not like executing? Yeah, this is what I did. I did it, here. You can see change mode, X payload. Oh, you need to input the... like that? No way. That's the only thing I needed to do. Why can I not just write the name like payload.elf and it will just like execute it? Why do I need to like specify like dot and then slash and payload.elf? I don't understand this part. because it's Linux. Okay, so here it seems like it's connecting. If I press enter, it just like scraps it. Executing it, starting this. It says connect to from. So it seems like there's a connection. I don't know if it's because it's still executing, but it doesn't seem like it gives me any Meterpreter session yet. I'll just wait a bit. In the payload generation, I used 1, 2, 3, 4. Like here. Oh, I know why. I think it's because my Python server is still running, maybe. There we go. You need to start MSF console. Oh, it cannot interact with like Netcat because it's not like a shell. It's a interpreter. Damn. Alright. I didn't think about that, but it makes sense. Like, I tried to talk with someone like last time, and I was curious about what's the big difference with like between Meterpreter and reverse shell, and they were having a hard time explaining the difference. And the only thing I saw was like the thing I can explain right now is that the Meterpreter is like better in a certain way because it will give you like more accessibilities for like hash dump and like special command built in with the tools. So it will give you like the hash dump. It will give you the possibility to upgrade to shell sometimes with like other payloads. So what do you think between like the actual Meterpreter and reverse shell? Like what's the big difference to know and to remember? Like, keep it simple. I don't want like the full explanation, just like the basic, because it seems a bit confusing yet for me, even after I use both of them. I know like they are not doing the same things. I just don't understand when are the good case to use like only the reverse shell and when it's the case to use like a Meterpreter, because in my opinion, when you can get like the best out of the two, you will just like always go for the best one. not stable. M interpreter has some built-in function when NC reverse shell has nothing. Okay. But basically, some interpreter is way better. That's what I thought, but I was not sure at like 100%. My bad. Are you training for certificate, OSCP or something, or learning? Actually, I will want to get my, like, I don't know, a certification in cybersecurity. I was aiming first of all for like the security plus, but there's a lot of theory, and I prefer way much to like have hands-on experience with like TrackMe or other website. So I was focusing on THM and like ActiveBox or things like that, more like hands-on. I'm more like a hands-on person than a theory. So yeah, probably. I just don't know what to aim for yet. So I'm just like training and trying to get experience in the field. So right now I don't even know how can I catch my So let's set the local host. Will be my machine. And the port. Local port. That will be this. And then run that. Got it. You did it once already. Exploit multi-handler. Have you thought about CH from EC console? To be honest, not that much. Like, yeah, but at the same time, I don't know where to go, because like every cert seems to be like too much for me right now. It just seems like it takes so much experience and everything, just like OSCP, and like if there will be actually a certification to prove my skills that I got right now, but that will be like a beginner cert, I will do it for sure. But right now, I don't know if I have like all the skill set for getting into a cert. I just feel like you need to have pretty much everything, like every basis to get a cert in the cybersecurity field. If you have any like suggestion about like beginner cert or things like that, I will definitely take your advice. And yeah, but I don't even know like what consists the CEH from EC console. I don't know if it's hard, if it's not. I don't know at all. And yeah, so Jack told me from Kirasek Discord, he told me to go about the Security Plus because it was like a beginner cert, but it's like only about theory. You need to like know basically everything by heart. It's not even like knowing to do stuff. It's like you will learn it. You will probably like learn a lot of things about it. Like I did start to learn the Security Plus, but I was a bit bored because there's nothing to do. It's just like you read, and you read all the time, and you try to pick up everything in the documentation. But by the end of the day, I'm not like that much better at what I will want to do in my job, in future job, or things like that. So yeah, we'll learn like some concept, like essential concepts. So that's cool, but it's way too much theory in my opinions. But I'm actually trying to learn it. It just like takes time and motivation. And yeah, and I don't even know if it will be like really good for me. And I feel like I will do the cert, I will learn from it a bit, but like most of the knowledge I will learn will just like go away when I will be done with the cert. That's why I'm like I don't know. Oh, that's cool. Practical network penetration tester, which is a step above because I felt PGPT is too easy. Abe, do you have any job in the cybersecurity field? Or do you work like in the IT industry? Or you're just like forming yourself? Peaky Blinder, I heard that CH is, you said that CH is about hacker methodologies. I heard that it was like one of the worst cert you could get from like for the money value, and that's what I heard. I don't know if it's like true or anything like that. I just heard like the CH was actually not that great for like the money value and the what you learn from it. Abe, what do you think will be like a good cert to start? Do you think it will be like the PGPT? Like what would be my first cert in the cybersecurity industry? So I will actually, no, it is a requirement. It's your second step from Network Plus. It is a requirement. It's your second step from Network Plus. You think so? If you run to work in cybersec, look at junior penetration job offer and see what they're looking for. There's no point to do cert if you're not going to need it. Yeah, exactly. Gather ash dump module. How can I do that? Use a post exploitation module to dump ash of other user in the system. Do I need like to actually go run like another MSF console or something like that? Or just like searching for ash dump? I really need to get like better with MSF console. What was the recommended module? Gather ash dump module post. Gets us 5. Oh, I see. Like that. And exploit. No interpreter. There's no interpreter is plus exploitation tool. Just dump ash. Start session 1. Yeah. I think I got it now. Thanks. And what is the other user password ash? So that will be this. I need all that. All right. Let's go. Let's see where we are now. Like how much percentage there's left. So we are at 75. I think we started at like 63 or 68. I don't know. I don't remember. So I think I will stop the live for now. I will probably go eat a bit, take some rest, and maybe stream more this week. We'll see how it goes, and maybe do some CTF. Just that right now I'm trying to actually grind a certificate here. That would be cool to have, and I feel like once I got all this in my bag, I could do like way more. Like actually just now we learned a lot about Metasploit, and it's pretty damn cool because you can use it for like Windows and Linux at the same time. Like there's so much exploit on there, and it's really verbose. You can see like what is needed, and it's pretty like easy to use and exploit things with. You just need to understand the basic. So I think I'm not doing that bad right now. Like I knew how like basic Metasploit was working for like just executing like a payload, but I never did like MSF Venom payload before and like trying to interact with it with MSF console. And so it's all like new stuff, but it's good stuff also. I knew like how to do ash dump, and yeah, I guess it's just like new stuff, and it will just like we'll keep going. It will for sure like take times, but we will get through it and continue to grind the CTF and the cert and all the cyber thing. So thank you everyone to have been part of the stream today. I really appreciate it. And is this my machine? Yeah. I'll just clear that, I guess. Is it like all my download here? This is my trash. So yeah, stay safe everyone, and see you on the next stream. And thank you to have been there today. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the help of Trusty Ape also, who did help me a lot today. Ciao everyone.